Hi there, just a quick update. It's starting to sound improved, which is good. This is what we want. It's sounding quite nice actually. I've just been working through. I had just a quick update. The speaker is still marginal. I suspect it's weak. The paper on it was quite old and I did quite a bit to get it working, and then it was a bigger to get in there and get the voice coil properly put in. It wasn't quite right and it was rubbing, but I had to muck around a bit, but I've got it working and it's sounding good, and as I've worked my way along it's starting to sound actually better all the time. I started up here in the amplifier stage. Why? Well, it was just up there, I've lifted it up and it's there. So, and I've just sort of worked across and started replacing capacitors. And funnily, this resistor here, the original wasn't soldered in properly, okay? So that's an 87-year-old fault from the factory. Yay, Marconi. They'd wired it in and done a lovely job of putting it around the lug there on the valve, but they hadn't soldered it, so it was just loose. It was a good join, and odds are it was probably okay, though as time went on it would have oxidized slightly and it would have degraded the performance. So anyway, I cut that out and I've replaced it with a new one. With a new resistor anyway, just to take care of that. And then I've come through and I've just been replacing capacitors as needed, and I haven't done many. I've only done 4 and it's already improving quite a bit. Mind you, there isn't a lot of caps in this. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4 up there with that. There's always an awkward one. 5, that one there, that's onto the back of the tone. I might splash out and get a decent high-end cap for that one. I'll have to bring it in from overseas because these can really make them sound nice. What else? These 2-watt resistors get quite warm and toasty. I probably won't change them unless I have to, but I've got replacements. Yeah, look at that, 30, 31. It always scares me with the resistor up around there. 45, 46. I'll see what happens, because there could be stray current bleeding into here, making it go a bit hot from these look at this amount of focus from these old caps here. That could just be bleeding some stray current through. So when I replace those, I'll test it again. The rule of thumb is if it's flaked off in the colours, replace it because it's got hot. And you can see there's 2, that one up there and this one here has got hot. So I will probably replace them. I've got 2-watt caps that will do 2-watt resistors that will do the job. 2-watt ones are very small. In fact, to be honest, the modern 2-watt resistors are really small. That's 2-watt there. Technology has come a long way. Plus, I'm not using. I don't replace with carbon comp. These are carbon composition resistors. Some people argue that you've got to put the original back in, and carbon comp has a more mellow sound and it's nicer than anything else. But there's experts out there way more up with it that have tested that and done radios one way and then the other with different resistors and put them through machines. They said there's no bloody difference. So it's all in people's imagination. So and I found that. And the carbon comp will drift in time and go high. Like these will all go high eventually, higher and higher. So, you know, I have to make really sure like that one there. And I want this thing to last another 80 years. So let's go with these things in 80 years time should still be, barring electrical issues, still be within spec. Okay, that's the weekly update. Cheers.